So I grew up in a Christian home with parents that took us to church every Sunday. So I believed in God, but I don't know that I trusted that God was good to me. So when I moved to Canada for my university education, I did the same things of just going to church, doing all the things that I had to do on Sunday. But then outside of Sunday, I took control of my own life. By the time I was done my undergrad degree, I got a job offer to work in Toronto for one of the big four. Well, I felt properly armed to run my life the way I saw fit. In doing that, life seemed to be going perfectly. But by 2020, everything that I knew about my life started to shake. It felt like the rug was pulled out from under me. It felt like the ground gave way, from having anxiety to panic attacks to insomnia. I was starting to fall apart. I saw therapists, I saw acupuncturists, I saw executive coaches, but it wasn't healing me the way I wanted it to be, and I just found myself getting very resentful. That was where I was like, I can't go on like this. So I remember saying, God, something has to give. The first step that I took towards that was starting to shift my identity from work. That was all I knew, was my job, my title. The only way that I could figure out how to do it was to serve through Love This City. And the first time I served was in our winter sip and tea. I felt the nudge of God to give a little bit more. And it was like, go over to Winnie and tell her that she has a blank check with you. It meant that she could ask me to do anything for Love This City. It was literally anything that she needed help with. So with that, I got invited to plan our Toast and Threads in May, got invited to lead our Connect group in the summer. And by saying yes, the more I said yes publicly, the more I said yes to the leadership of Love This City, the more I found it easier to say yes in my quiet time with God. I used to say the soundtrack of my life is I'm mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausted. It was over and over and over, like a repeating record in my head. And when I started to serve, I found that one of the ways that I was able to show up was there was this new thought that had come into my mind, and it's like, today is not about you, today is what God wants to do through you. I think now I can look back and see that one, God's unfailing love was with me, and two, it was never about what people were doing to me or not doing for me, but what about God was doing in me, for me, and through me. And that has been the lens through which I'm going through life now.